So divine guidance and love and clarity. I hope you all have had a wonderful week. It's March 15th. Happy Friday, my lovers. I say these weird things and then like I'll oversay them and get annoyed. we're right there, headed into eclipse season. So definitely there's going to be some turbulent times, and I've just pulled the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is a well, we're in mourning and grief and loss, actually. Let's see what else we get. So this is interesting because it's the Lover's card. So immediately it's like a love situation might be coming to an end. But I'm actually getting other energies where, for some of you, I feel like this might be you mourning your past. Because the Lover's energy feels kind of like spiritual to me in this reading. Like, for some of you, yes, it's mourning, like maybe the beginning of the end, or the recognition of the end, or the end of a love relationship. Because there's messages coming in that might not be well received, as in triggering this pain or this mourning. I'm getting a sense that for some of you, if you have the opportunity to lay low this weekend, Hanged Man, if you have the opportunity to just like not do much and possibly do a little bit of emotional processing. My goodness, lovers. Like, legit thinking, should I be pulling other cards? This is really challenging. Like, feeling left out in the cold, feeling heartbroken. So there's clearly some healing going on here, okay? So reflecting on those cards that I looked at the bottom of the deck in the Here Now spread, I'm thinking like some of you, the heartbreak and the like feeling. So it's like finding out a lover was off skis with someone else. And before we even find out that piece of information, before the actual like, we're already feeling kind of left out. We're like a bit confused. We're not sure what's going on, or yeah, just feeling left out in the cold. So maybe it's this thing of being left to like process the wound, process the healing of that heartbreak, that loss. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so Nine of Pentacles is here, and the 10 of Cups reversed. So that's making me think of like, don't worry. Okay, so straight up legit. If this is resonating, if you're like, oh God, this is actually about me right now. This is intense. This is like grief and emotional pain and possibly sleepless nights. Again, in my interpretation, based on something that is about love and is about connection. And yeah, there was just like separation, heartbreak. And you're still healing. You're still having to like emotionally process and heal from the situation. And see, the Nine of Pentacles is giving me the sense of like, for some of you, it might be wise and or useful to focus on your money, to focus on your businesses, or your business endeavors, to get really grounded and practical with regards to your finances. This is a self-made energy, so when you're ready to kind of step out in the world again, because like straight up, this is a day reading. So if this is like the energy of the day, this is a day that's going to require some deep releasing, purging. I'm not a fan of that word, but purge. But it is what it is. Welcome to humanity, right? So yeah, there could just be a message that comes in, is like, oh God, a reminder or triggers, or it's a little bit more about that message would be good. It could be regarding a child, right? The page there and the knight. Yeah, and okay, so straight up, like if this is a message that once again you're like, oh God, I'm never gonna get ahead, or this is never gonna, know that this is anchored in a wheel of fortune. So these are the karmic stuff to me is really just the essence of like, whether it's good or bad or whatever, we're all living out our karma. Like everything that happens to us on some level is an expression of the complexity of karma. And then in some such ways, what I'm saying that too is that the wheels of fortune, the wheels of karma are just going to keep on rolling. And so there are events and things that will happen that we just need to accept and know that it's seemingly out of our control. But the wheel of fortune would tell us if we've been in a downturn, there's going to be an upturn. Like things are going to improve at some point. You're doing all right. Because that 9 of Pentacle was, to me, a great card. This is about expansion in investments. So again, you're here processing pain, loss, like things aren't working out, or I just don't know exactly what direction I'm meant to go in. And I feel like the past and all the heartbreak and all the grief and all the feeling left out and potential financial losses as well. You're like, how am I going to recoup from this? How am I going to get past this? Wheel of Fortune. It's almost like just being in that grief, and then eventually a moment, a day, what have you, you turn around feeling more empowered, possibly supported by an emperor. You might meet somebody, have an encounter. There could be a boss, a sort of powerful paternal figure that comes in that maybe nudges you in a certain direction, or you just have a certain type of conversation. And this person makes you notice something or notice the detail. And then that kind of ushers you into this like grounded, practical, like everything happens for a reason. I'll let go this, and I'm going to just focus on this for a bit. Focus on my money, focus on creative projects, that kind of thing. Yeah, I think there's just so much change and turbulence. I think I probably said this in different variations before, but on the day-to-day, as a personal responsibility vibratory, like we're learning how to manage our stress. To be more grounded, to be more present, managing that stress so that we can continue to be in these changey cycles with as much grace and compassion as possible, right? There's something about paying attention to the detail. Know that these darker times, they do shift eventually, as bad as they are, as uncomfortable as they are. They're not bad. That's not a judgment. It just is what it is. But there is a possible powerful person or an aspect of yourself that's ushering you to focus on your material life to get that really balanced and secure. Feeling abundant, definitely. Wanting to make some moves financially, and that can help redirect your energy to kind of slowly and gently get you out of this sort of trauma healing. It's really intense for some of you, no doubt. So Shazam, you guys, reach out for a private reading. You're always welcome to book. The booking link's in the profile. And have you all stay off a fantastic day. I love you loads. Oh yeah, and check out YouTube. Check out TikTok as well. I post different things on those different channels. And yeah, have a great weekend, you guys. Peace out. Take care.